Hi everyone, it's Jen with Bahia Property Management and Bahia International Realty. I want to share a little something that I learned today. Well, it's something that I kind of already knew, but I was reading the Wall Street Journal and they were talking about how sellers, how homes are taking longer to sell, which is 100% true. We're seeing this happen in the Tampa, Orlando, and Miami markets. So it's definitely taking longer to sell. And the sellers are getting a little bit impatient, to be quite honest. They're getting impatient. They have expenses that they have to cover, and they're expecting the properties to sell for, this kind of number. And sometimes the sellers are being unrealistic with their expectations right now with the market shifting. So what I'm seeing now is the possibility that some of the sellers are deciding, instead of selling their house and getting X amount for what they actually want from it, why don't they just go ahead and rent it? Rent it for a couple of years, at least a couple of years, or maybe even just a year, just to kind of see what the market does. So I have one instance in particular that a seller has been trying to sell his house. We had it under contract by, an investor that was going to buy it and hold it and rent it. And what happens is last minute, the investor backed out. So now we had to put it back on the market, but now he's lost a lot of time. And at this point, he just needs to cover the holding costs, cover the HOA costs. And so I told him, I said, listen, what we should do right now is rent it. And you can rent it for this amount, which will cover your expenses. It'll cover your taxes. It'll cover your insurance. It'll cover your HOA. And then it'll also give you a little bit of positive cash flow. So for the next couple of years, you'll have some passive cash flow coming in from the property. And then, of course, we can relist it in a year or in 2 years when the market shifts back. So he decided to do that. And now we are putting it on the market for rent. And we're actually, right now, it's kind of a hot rental market. So I think we're going to be able to find a tenant very quickly. And they will pay top dollar because there's not a lot of inventory for rental homes. So if you know of anybody that is having difficulty selling, feel free to pass them to us. We would be happy to give them an evaluation of what they could rent their home for, and then also offer our management services in Tampa, Orlando, and Miami. And we'd be happy to help. So feel free to reach out to us if you or anyone you know have any problems or any questions. We're here for you. You can reach us at www.bahiainternational.com. Talk to you soon. Bye.